Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Julian, back with another episode of No Bull. So, Trump opened the government Friday, thank God, because I had to get on a flight on February 9th. But shortly after that, the government will more than likely shut down again because Donald Trump really can't get over his border wall. It's a lot like Hillary's emails. We're only at this point because Donald Trump cannot get over the fact that his border wall is bad policy, and the fact that he used to say back in 2016 that Mexico was going to pay for it. He signed a bill on Friday that reopened the government without money for his border wall, and then he said something about we didn't need a full-length border wall, and then he said this.
If we don't get a fair deal from Congress, the government will either shut down on February 15th again, or I will use the powers afforded to me under the laws and the Constitution of the United States to address this emergency.
So we're going to be in the same place that we were in 5 weeks ago because of one thing and one thing only. The GOP will not tell Trump that his border wall is horrible policy. We used to have a bipartisan immigration agreement that could have sat on Trump's desk with his signature last year, but the reason it didn't was because the racist part of Trump's base didn't want DACA, they didn't want amnesty for illegals, as they say. They didn't want the refugees that were given temporary protected status here, and the people in Congress also agree with that. There's about 30 to 40 Republicans in Congress that Trump only listens to because they mimic the essentially racist parts of Trump's base that he can't hope to lose. So, why are we still stuck on this border wall? I mean, the fact that Trump opened the government on Friday and the fact that his homeboy Roger Stone got indicted on Friday can't really be overlooked. It's almost one and the same thing, because Trump knows that no good deal that's going to come on his table is going to have money, $25 billion for a border wall that he promised Mexico was going to pay for. Nobody wants to give him money for the border wall. The Republicans that held Congress for 2 years didn't want to give him money. Nancy Pelosi and Democrats that just got voted in don't want to give him money. And now the hard right part of Trump's base is thinking that Trump is never going to get money to build his racist monument across the southern border. So how do we get out of this? Who knows? In another 3 weeks, like I said, we might be right back here in the same place. But Trump said he will declare a national emergency to reopen the government and get the money for his border wall from somewhere else. Where that money comes from, who knows? But as long as it doesn't keep the government shut down, we can just fight that in court and see how that happens. So just wanted to give y'all a little bit of insight onto why we're in this stalemate and the fact that there is actually bipartisan agreements on the table if anybody in Trump's base would just tell him to get off of the wall that he said Mexico was going to pay for. Appreciate y'all for watching. Go to my YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe and share if you can. Thank you.